Now that we've played, like, the majority of the game, do you think there's any significance to the stuff on the tree up there? Oh, there is! Shit, that's the inner tube. Those are the chains that the girl used to strangle Ryoma. That's the sword.
There's piranhas.
The piranhas. There's a lot of... there's a lot of ties to Chapter 2 in the tree. The sword... the statue thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was placed on top of the thing. Is there a shot put ball up there?
Well, it's not really an execute. Well, I guess it wasn't just it was murder weapon. So it's kind of hard to tell.
It really is just a bunch of shit that's connected to case 2 and 3. I don't think there's anything up there connected to 4.
Which one was 4?
4 was Miu, who was never going to die, but then she died.
Yeah.
Look for toilet paper.
I'm surprised there's not, like, a toilet paper roll up in the tree. That'd be a really good, like, little hint. Anyway. We're on the clock today, so it's time to continue. The mastermind can't be the 17th person. That contradicts what Mother Kuma said. Literally, the last thing we did was answer a question.
Yeah,
Right.
and I was
Yeah,
like,
right.
there's like 4 more questions to the inner, like, part.
Do we have,
and we're
like, the log? Ooh, we do. Very nice. So what was the question? I forget.
The question was...
Is she really the mastermind? Is it that simple? You gotta the identity besides the 16, unless there's a 17th person, 17th person, the mastermind. Could be Kaidi's twin sisters, like the previous killing game. Just might have a twin for this game. Really, it's the same as the previous killing game, then Kaidi would still be alive and she could potentially be the mastermind. No cares, still close to the answer. We won trials in session. No, the mastermind can't be the 17th person. That contradicts what Mother Kuma said.
Yep.
Okay.
The one you're all looking for comes to this room quite often!
I'm really glad that they didn't decide to do a Monokuma voice, but done as if they were a female.
It implies that the mastermind wasn't in the hidden room the whole time. They must have been coming and going between the room and the academy, right? Would someone who has to stay completely hidden really risk that?
Jaden, I think I'm right.
Right. If they were trying to hide, they would have just stayed put.
It's Shuichi, I knew
I
it.
see. That's some impressive logic.
Don't agree with him.
And during the investigation, I found a classroom.
What a lame ending that would be.
If it was Shuichi.
A classroom that
I mean,
makes
it'd be like
flashback
Makoto
lights?
being the ultimate despair.
Yeah.
What he was, you know, they executed him for
I'll
it.
explain the details later. But there was something interesting.
Makoto's only the ultimate despair in Persona 5. Right at that moment, the classroom door burst open. Whoosh. There you are, Shuichi. Himiko. Huh? The classroom changed back to normal?
It was Himiko.
I knew it all along.
The classroom reverts to its original state.
Yeah, I know.
Clearly, the room is hiding something.
Isn't it obvious? The mastermind didn't want anyone to see them making flashback lights.
But why create such a classroom at all? If the mastermind were a 17th person, they could have their own completely separate room to make flashback lights.
Indeed, that would be much safer.
Knowing
I mean,
this,
really, they should have done that
we can make a few
anyways. They could have
assumptions about
put
the
it next to Mother
mastermind's
Kuma,
identity.
right?
However,
Sure.
the implications aren't good.
What an ominous way to say it.
Why are you looking at me while you say it? It's almost like you suspect me or something.
Because we're friends. We're in this together no matter what. There's
I don't know.
nothing to fear.
I don't know, Himiko. I
That's
don't
something
know.
a traitor would say.
Yeah, it sounds kind of suspicious.
Kind of soft.
Yeah, she's right.
That sounds kind of suspicious, Samugi. The mastermind's identity. Considering the facts we have my detective works to point out, the identity of the mastermind is...
Kaidi's twin sister.
I think it's 3.
Yeah.
That's it!
Yeah. Yeah.
The mastermind is most likely one of the participants of this killing game.
Yeah.
One of the participants?
I'm so plain. I've been hoping this entire fucking game it's been the little witch girl, but it would also be really funny if it was Tsumugi. I think both are very funny.
I mean, that's since we're talking about it, that's what I said in my DM to Jaden.
You thought it was Tsumugi?
I thought, yeah.
I suspected it a little bit, but definitely I've been like honing in on the witch girl the entire game.
You really want it to be Himiko.
I think it would be so funny.
Oh, it would be funny. That'd be so funny that I'd rather be wrong. Like, I'd rather it be Himiko.
The reason I want it to be Himiko is just because of spoilers for Persona 4 Adachi. Calling out the fucking loser immediately as a joke, and then it's slowly unraveling to being real.
It could also be a dead person that like isn't actually dead. Like you know, they've been
Rantaro.
talking about a lot. They've been talking a lot about like Kaede nonsense.
Kaede, Rantaro.
Kaede's twin sister.
Yeah.
Oh, Celeste's evil sister. No, it's crazy sister. It's obviously Gonta. I mean, he has this crazy vision to be able to see the little bug fuckers.
That's true. What? It would be so fucking funny if they were like, no, actually, it was Kokichi.
Yes, queen.
I told you I couldn't fucking die. Haha.
Miu.
One of the 16 people were forced to play this game. One of us. One of us.
What did you say?
The classroom that makes flashback lights in a hidden room being visited often.
Am I gonna have to disappear you, Shuichi, for good?
It all suggests
like
that
Grubba?
the mastermind is someone we'd see every day at the academy.
Great reference.
We'd see every day, like one of the 16 students.
That's crazy! There's no way one of us is the mastermind! Because we're all friends! We swore to fight together!
Then it just means that all your friendship talk was a lie, right?
Well, 1 out of 16th of it was a lie. So, that's pretty good. You know, it's alright.
You know, I think part of why I was thinking it would be Tsumugi is just, like, it would be very nice if I could, yet again, voice the antagonist at the end.
That would be funny.
But, no, I'd rather be...
She kind of has the body figure type of... Kind of? I mean, she's the ultimate... whatchamacallit?
She's the ultimate cosplayer.
Cosplayer.
Right? And, well, that's what I was thinking is, like, the fact that her fucking, Cospox is still kind of a Chekhov's gun.
It was a very early Chekhov's gun, because it was immediately called into play in Trial 1.
No, it wasn't. It was just established.
It was called
It wasn't really delivered.
It was. People were suspecting her, and she said because of her Cospox, it couldn't be her.
But that's
and
like,
I think she showed
but they
off.
went through all that effort to like establish that, just for.
I
Like,
think the reason, like,
they went through all that effort to establish that when they could have just as easily been like, oh, she wasn't near the scene of the crime.
Okay, here's my counter argument for that. Alternatively, they don't have that scene. And the entire fucking game, Tsumugi's not like the killer ever. You're questioning every single trial. What if it's Tsumugi because she can cosplay as anybody? And then that would get really annoying. So they established immediately, yes, she cosplays, but that doesn't mean that she can cosplay as other people because she has this weird, silly disease. It's kind of like the game being like, hey, look, we made this cosplayer, we just wanted a cosplayer who's really good at it. Don't just suspect her every single trial because she can be anybody. That's just kind of a waste of time.
Sure, but I think that it could still definitely be more than that.
I think it could be more than that too. But I also believe that that is the main reason right now that exists. That's not a Chekhov's gun just yet. There was a very strong reason for that to exist.
My addition to this is my Japanese candy snack box came in, and these grape-flavored Pop Rocks are really good.
That reminds me, I want candy.
That reminds me, grape flavored candy might just be like... No, it's not the worst kind. The worst kind is like green apple.
No,
You
so
don't-
like,
you don't like grape
it's like an authentic grape taste.
Okay, like
It's
green apple
really
and
good.
watermelon don't taste like what they're trying to taste like, and they're bad.
None of them do.
No, this tastes like
No.
a grape.
Yeah, sure. Grape flavored stuff tends to taste like it. It's just like
But also, it's Japanese candy, which means it's 10 times better than American candy.
I swear it's like the candy you like has a very strong relevance to what you grew up with as like your shampoo and as your cough medicine. Because if you like took a lot of cough medicine or used a lot of shampoo that smelled a certain way, you don't like the candy that's like that. I had green apple shampoo and I had like watermelon flavored throat syrup. And I'm
You
just
know
like,
what's great?
no.
I think, Ross, when we went on vacation, I got us green apple conditioner and shampoo.
You did.
I think that you're. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't think so?
Why would that matter?
So, if you have a bad, like, relation of being sick and being miserable and, like, your throat tastes bad because you have, like, that sickness, you're not brushing your teeth as much and you're just like, ugh, and you're vomiting, and, like, you relate that to drinking cough syrup that's, like, grape flavored. You're like, oh, I now relate this in my brain to grape flavored objects.
But I don't know, because like I think that the cough syrup that I always got was like cherry flavored, and it's fucking disgusting. It's vile, but I love cherry candy.
I mean, that's true. That can also happen. Like for me, there's a it's Luden's cherry cough drops. I love those things, and as a result, I feel like I love
cough drops.
Cough drops. Wait, you don't take cough drops?
No, never.
Oh, those are so
Wait.
helpful.
Why not? What do you mean you've never had cough drops? What do
Not
you do
really.
when you have a sore throat? Do you just suffer?
I mean, I drink water.
So you just suffer, is what I'm hearing.
Hey, call Allie over. Call Allie over. Hold up. Hold up.
Really? This is worth calling Allie
Yeah,
over?
this is worth calling Allie over. I'm
Hey,
curious.
Allie, come here. I'll parrot. Do you want me to just repeat what I said? I've never used a cough drop.
Okay.
Has Allie used cough drops?
Yeah, she's used plenty.
Okay. Interesting.
And you've never thought, man, my mouth is hurting, all of this coughing. Let me take this cough drop to
You
relieve
take
that pain.
Dayquil, and then you cough less.
That's true. Yeah, that's fine. I do recommend cough drops. They're very nice. They don't like make you cough less. It's just like it's something to suck on and like it soothes your throat just a little bit.
But I tried it. I tried one when I was a kid, and it tasted horrible. I was like, I'd rather cough a little bit
Because
more.
you probably got like
Luden's
a cheap
cherry
My favorite
cough drops.
Present is heroin.
one. I agree.
You're my heroine. Mwah.
Heroin
Battle
is
against a
actually
true
awesome
heroine.
present.
Really?
Yeah. Among other things.
There's an alternate reality where the song is called Battle Against a True Heroine instead of Hero. I don't think it would have changed much, but I think there would have been more heroin jokes.
Mm.
This line is also great at us talking to each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely necessary.
Alright, who's the voice of reason?
We're up.
Alright,
Al.
we're gonna put on a reasonable yet outstanding show and earn our right to live.
Our right to live? Is someone about to die? Is that what's going on?
Can someone fucking kill Monotaro already?
Whatever, I don't believe you.
Why would
There's
Wanataro
no
die?
way the mastermind's here.
He's got to put another kid in his wife's
Even
belly.
if it's one of the 16 students, it doesn't mean it's one of us, does it?
Not necessarily, no.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's possible that the mastermind.
I
really
think
faked
that's
his death.
probably
alive this
what
whole
they're
time.
going around and around
Now that
with.
we know Monokuma
That
will
is
follow the
Kaede.
rules as he sees fit, then
That's
the
like my
possibility
most
should
like
be-
grounded
think it's-
answer.
I still
What's that
think it's
supposed to mean?
Samugi.
Hurry up and answer.
I think my grounded answer
Hurry up.
is
I'm gonna
Kaede,
blow up the rest of
and my sky high, I'm fucking baked answer is it's the witch girl. The identity of the mastermind, we'll know for sure once we determine who killed Rantaro.
Wait, Ross, he said he'd kill all the kids if you take your time.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit, I guess I'll take my time then. I need to confirm something to find out who that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play Snail Race in Undertale real quick.
What I need to determine to uncover the mastermind is...
Alibis for Rantaro's murder, right?
I mean, we already know what that is. It was to do the one thing.
No, but he just said that we
Let's
need
try to remember
know
exactly what happened
who
after
killed
we woke
Rantaro.
up. I'm usually pretty good at remembering, but that was a little while ago.
I was wrong.
I was wrong. Everyone thinks I'm a fraud.
That's it.
Okay.
We need to go over everyone's alibi for Rantaro's murder again.
Our alibis from way back then?
Didn't we discuss that during the first trial? What good
I guess we
do you
would
I
need
think
to
I remember
rediscuss
that.
Yeah.
Now that we know Rantaro was killed by the mastermind, it might lead somewhere. We might find a hole in someone's alibi that we didn't see at the time.
So we just have to give our alibis again.
Oh, everyone has to give their album. Oh, okay, gotcha. I see.
Fine. Then let's do it. So we can be sure that the mastermind's not one of us.
They're dodging the phrase Among Us pretty well in the second half of the game.
It's probably like around the development time that Among Us became popular.
No,
it
this
didn't.
game came out before
Predated
that.
it, yeah.
Either way, we're gonna make sure this trial stays exciting.
Maybe like someone from the development team is a future traveler.
Maybe.
And they came back halfway
Someone
through
was a-
development.
If someone was a time traveler and used that power to work on Danganronpa V3, they're probably the worst loser I've ever heard of.
Also,
So, you think that someone who has access to a time machine wouldn't be a multi-billionaire who is already confirmed to be a loser?
hey, I didn't kill Rantaro either.
I was in my room by myself. And so were Ryoma and Kokichi too.
I like how you can interlace one shoot noise with another
I
one.
did not kill Rantaro.
I was in the dining hall.
She was in the dining hall.
Kyo, Mew, and Kurumi were with me. Though I did leave briefly to use the bathroom.
That,
Couldn't have killed Rantaro.
I mean,
And Shuichi was with Kyoto, so he couldn't have killed Rantaro either.
What if I could?
you know, she. Okay. Hold on.
Holding on.
She said she went to the bathroom, right? The bathroom is where we found the fucking hidden passage.
Yeah, we
leads
did.
To the room behind the fucking library.
I was in the game room in the basement
That could.
with Kaito and Gonta and Maki.
But she was with a couple people, I think she said.
No, she went to the bathroom.
Oh wait, was she with boys?
Even if I was in a
No.
safe
No, she just went to the. She was in like
impossible for me to
She was in a room with some people. And
I want to read her dialogue. She said something about being with some people.
Yeah, she
in the-
said she was with them, and then she said she left to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And so were Ryoma
And were any of them
Kokichi, too.
girls? So like implied that they
Yes.
would have gone with her.
I know that is a
No,
poor
she
alibi,
went alone.
but
Okay.
I did not kill Rantaro.
I was in the dining hall.
All right.
Kyo, Mew, and Kurumi
Hidden
were
room
with
passage,
me.
right? That's the bullet.
Though I did leave briefly to use the bathroom.
It's like I
Couldn't
left.
have killed Rantaro.
Why would you say that, dummy?
Popping bottles. Oh.
I
But
forgot
it can't
about
be
that
her.
part.
She's plain.
Wait a minute, Tsumugi.
Huh?
You said you went to the bathroom.
What if she just Joker transforms like after this? Like it's just immediate, just like
You want to know how I got these scars, Shuichi? It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
I mean, there's only one restroom,
The girls' bathroom near the
unless
dining
there's one in our rooms.
I would hope.
What did you say? That bathroom? Huh? What? What about it?
Shuichi, didn't you investigate the girls' bathroom? Did you find anything?
The utility
Did I ever?
closet in that bathroom
Oh, we haven't revealed this yet, have we?
No.
has a
Ah.
hidden passageway. One that's connected to the hidden room in the back of the library. Which means it's possible to get into the hidden room From that back.
I didn't know that.
What?
Around the time Rantaro was killed, Tsumugi.
But the cameras would have been on, so you think she would have like done something to like.
That when Rantaro was killed,
Well, the mastermind has access to a bunch of flashback light creators, right? That can make false memories.
Yeah.
What if she made Kaede think that she did the
I
murder?
understand.
But
That's true.
maybe they got there from the hidden
I'm talking about like
room
right now why she's freaking out. She could probably like spin
I
this.
think so.
Wait, how?
Remember that I had placed dust in the card reader in the library. I was trying to determine if the hidden door was opened with a card reader.
She has cameras everywhere. She should know already that Shuichi figured this shit out.
Nobody used that card
Oh, I see. I mean, maybe she's not
To enter the
Like,
hidden room,
looking
they
at
would
them
need
all
to
the
use a different route, the girls' bathroom.
Yes, I believe that's the case. The culprit entered the
Or
hidden
she
room
does,
from the
she's just
girls'
playing
bathroom
stupid.
on the first floor. And with the help of Mother Kuma, watched the situation in the library unfold. As soon as they saw that Kaede's plan failed, they waited for the camera interval. And leaped
I guess
out
there are
of the
two
hidden
shot
room,
footballs, so
shotgun
Kaede
ball
probably
in
did
hand.
try that.
The hidden door could open from the inside, so there was no need to use the card
I
reader.
like the transparent background.
In any case, the culprit attacked
Mhm.
Rantaro with a shot put ball, left it in the library, picked up the shot that Kaede had used, and returned to the hidden room.
And they also took the survivor perk monopad that Rantaro had, right?
Yes, then they left the monopad and the shot in the hidden room, headed into the passageway, and returned to the girls' bathroom.
Are you saying the one who did it was Tsumugi?
No, it has to be some kind of mistake. Up till now, everything pointed to the mastermind not being one of us.
Is Tsumugi even capable of doing all this? He's just a cosplayer, you know.
What do you mean, just a cosplayer? Okay, I'm gonna be a murderer now.
This would be impossible for just some cosplayer.
But you said that you went to that bathroom during Rantaro's murder.
I'm not the only one who took a piss.
Refute that fact.
Refute? It's all just a coincidence. Oh, Kibo and Ryoma didn't have alibis. What if they went to the girls' bathroom?
Did you see one of them in the girls' bathroom?
What?
If one of them had gone into that bathroom, you would have seen each other, right?
It was like an hour-long period.
You never mentioned that.
That's... Tsumugi, what's the meaning of this?
Dun dun dun.
Could this really be true?
Tsumugi, is this true?
No, it's not! I really only went to use the bathroom. I didn't know about the hidden passage.
Look lively, Mono Cubs! You're up! Move your asses! That's very wrong.
Sword time.
Father's never yelled at me like that before.
He does it all the
We
time.
don't do well here. We're all gonna get blown up together.
Oh, good. I'll do extra well then.
I still want to live longer. I want to see the next chapter.
You're not living.
So please, let us win.
What?
Please, please let us win!
I like the frame of sad.
This is gonna be really bad, isn't it?
We don't want to die!
I don't know what Four Eyes is talking about.
Yeah, she's totally one of a kind.
Did you say 4 eyes when you're wearing glasses?
Yeah.
We don't want to die!
Monokuma and the Mastermind are the bad guys here. You don't want to die? You know how many of my friends were sacrificed?
Please help us!
They're not even arguing anything.
Mastermind, we don't know anything.
be bug back, yeah.
Hey, let's just stop this.
There's no evidence that she's the mastermind.
Oh. No,
It's
maybe
not
bug
bug
back.
back.
I thought it was gonna be like about the 6th Monocub.
Oh, you didn't
I
get
cut,
the V
but I didn't get the V. No, my extra points!
The monocoin.
What if there was an achievement for getting every single V cut in the game? Or V, like, everything?
If I told you that, you would have gone back so many times.
I wouldn't have.
I have a built-in voice print authentication system.
So we just need to test our voice against it.
I can't birth Monokumas unless the designated person specifically says the word birth.
That individual is, of course, the mastermind.
When the mastermind commands Mother Kuma to give birth, it makes a spare.
We all tried it out.
Except you.
But Kiba wasn't there, was he?
Right, because I was fighting the Exosols.
Did you hear that? Kiba didn't try giving Mother Kuma a command.
Yeah,
So the real mastermind is...
Tsumugi was the only one who didn't say give birth.
That's out of context line. Okay.
Everyone
Give
else
birth
said
now!
give birth.
Whatever, just give birth to a Monokuma. You listening? We said to give birth to a
That's
Monokuma.
Shuichi.
That's me.
Hurry up and give birth to a Monokuma.
Tsumugi specifically used a different phrase.
Yeah, try and make a new Monokuma.
You didn't say give birth. You said make.
Another great out of context line.
You knew how to get Mother Kuma to create a spare, didn't you? That's why you specifically said make. If you had said give birth, Mother Kuma would have made a spare. Am I right, Tsumugi?
He mad. I'm mad!
Hey, come on. What's wrong?
Step it up!
Don't
Let's
be
go!
like that, Shuichi. Do you really think I'm the mastermind? There's just no way. Hey, everyone, say something. I'm not the mastermind. That's crazy, right?
Then refute it. We're waiting.
Waiting.
I don't want to believe it either. That one of our friends, the survivors, could do this.
Especially someone so plain.
Tsumugi, I'm begging you to refute me. I might
Especially
be
someone that
wrong.
asked me out at the start of the trial.
I was wrong before.
Especially an Emily voice character. Come on!
That's why
That
The
would be
Ross voice
crazy.
character was right there!
I
Hey!
don't care if my detective work is wrong. I want to hear
That'd
your
be
argument.
crazy.
Reaching the truth together is what cooperation means to me.
Da 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 da.
Please.
Moogie, please.
What's the matter? You can't
Scared?
argue back after hearing that.
Whoa, hold on.
Epic Monosuke moment.
But just hold on a sec.
Oh, he's got the argument. Here we go.
Oh, Monosuke's infamous impatience rears its ugly head.
Shut the fuck up.
What an ugly head it is.
Guys are both so mean.
I don't think friends should blame
You're
each other
perfect
like
for
this,
each
you
other.
know? Come on, smile, everyone.
Well, he's
I
dead.
know, we could watch a comedy
Got cut
special
off.
so we could all smile.
No.
Damn it.
Monosuke!
Why do you last longer?
Well, they're the ones that lasted the longest. They killed him in order.
He didn't. He killed Monosuke third.
I know.
But we're at the good part now. So be quiet and watch like good little pups. Father? See? It's getting exciting. Shuichi is trying to reveal the mastermind, trying to overcome despair.
No, she's been masterminded.
It's so
Or the mastermind cornered. Why is Monaco? You know, I just noticed that to my right is my best man, and to my left is my wife. That was funny. I never noticed.
I also want to say, although it's technically still possible they do a reverse on us, I doubt it. There are a lot of little things that I noticed about shit Tsumugi says that I was like, huh, if she's the mastermind, that's ironic.
No, she said a lot of weird things across the course of the game. You're right. Good eye, I will say. It's probably her at this point, unless the witch can, it's not her. It's not Himiko. Forget it, we're on the offensive here. If we make the mastermind identity clear, all will be settled. It's you. What the fuck? Maki. Here we go. Click.
It has to be you.
Imagine playing LA Noire, and it's like, picks the person who you choose to doubt, and it showed all those faces. Did you just see hers?
It's you, Tsumugi. There are no other possibilities.
Unless there's a really stupid one.
You don't have anything to say?
Anything to
Can you at least go mask off? This is really boring. Come on.
Even if you keep saying all that stuff, I still don't get it.
What if she like flashback lighted herself?
Stop this already. You're mistaken.
That could happen.
Because we're all friends, right? Weren't we going to work together to end this killing game?
Maybe after the first one went wrong, she felt really, really, really bad about it. Like the first death, and then she's like, wow, I actually hate this, and then she flashback light herself.
Although, she did make sure not to say give birth, so she definitely remembered as of recently.
Yeah. So maybe there was like a bell curve, like, remembered, remembered, but probably not.
This is a class trial.
Oof. It's a quest
Although we
trial.
were forced into these class trials by the mastermind, that's how we survived. It was the only way. It was the only way we could survive. So please, Tsumugi, refute the evidence. Say something. Your life depends on it. Please.
Tsumugi, I don't want to suspect you. I want to believe in you. I want the mastermind to be somewhere else, like in the previous killing
So what
games.
the fuck was up with Junko showing up?
If you're really
Is she
not
like
the
I
mastermind,
think she cosplayed
dressing.
as Junko. Yeah.
That's what I thought. I said as much.
God,
Jaden.
I really, really hope that we're not going to get a final samurai battle where she's dressed as Junko, but also because she's cosplaying, she has her cospox active. So we're not fighting Junko. We're fighting someone cosplaying as Junko with really disgusting inflated purple pussy skin. That's the final boss. It'd be a real snapped off moment.
That is a very snapped off moment indeed.
If you say that.
If I told Zuper that, he'd probably like curl inside his own skin.
Taking her sweet time, but waiting around is so boring.
Can we have an intermission so she has time to think?
Why don't we look over the case again?
Do you want me to comic book now?
Come on, that's like your thing. Present the truth and end this.
I'll comic book now if you want.
Because there are people who don't know what the heck is going on until we get to this part. Now then, let's start.
Okay.
Time to comic book.
Time to comic book. It's a very short comic book.
That's because this isn't the whole trial.
Alright, what do we got so far? Mastermind peeks out, and the people in the dining hall. Oh, it's been so long since this.
You're literally just recreating trial ones but with some extra.
Yeah. One. That was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally selected the wrong thing, but it was the correct thing. That's my favorite when that happens. The Survivor perk. His little pad. Shuichi runs! You say Shuichi runs.
After a bad night at Del Taco, that's what Shuichi gets.
Shuichi's too smart
I've
to eat Del
never
Taco.
had Del Taco, and I don't think I ever will.
I think I would go there for, like, dessert. That's it. I'd get, like, an ice cream cone. If I was, like...
That one place you took us with the ice cream was really good.
Friendly's?
The ice cream was
yeah,
great.
Friendly's is
Yeah.
great for ice creams. You
I
can
didn't
get it
have
from the
any
freezer aisle. Not like that, but you get, like, tubs of ice cream.
It's neither of those.
It's neither of these.
Shuichi runs! Wasn't it? Okay. Oh, Shuichi. Right. He did run out first. That's right.
Yeah, so she could throw out the shot put.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it missed. Fired again.
They're on,
I think there actually do have to be some shenanigans with like Tsumugi and Kaede. Like,
Can you recycle a shot
and memory shit? Because like, if you think about it, she
This is
had
the
a shot
truth of
put
the
ball ready.
case.
So I mean, she at least had to know what was
This
going
new
on.
evidence. Let's look back at
well, because she
Well, she
saw
had-
Kaede grab the shot put
But
from the
she
gym.
also had to
or
know that
whatever.
Kaede's plan would fail, right? Unless she just had it as a backup option.
In which case, this has, like, ties to every single one of the cases, in a sense.
You'll figure it out as the, the comic book is for you people. Monokuma's like, you don't understand till the end!
I know. I mean, I know what's.
Fine, I'll make a comic book, but you blow up those other two mono kids while I'm doing it.
No!
You were waiting for the mastermind to trigger the
Onion flavored chips. I wonder if these are good.
I mean, sour cream and onion are very good.
That just sounds like the
Actually, let me look at what
chip-flavored
these
version
are.
of,
There were 4
Funyuns.
people in the dining hall, including the mastermind.
I'm never gonna die. I'm just gonna jack off this electrical outlet.
Yo.
No, Kipo wasn't there.
The mastermind was
Oh,
probably
sorry.
irritated
These
that
are
no one
onion
had yet
soup
emerged.
corn puffs.
After the
Oh.
note
Sounds like a
was given,
Japanese snack.
They knew that Kaede was planning something. But the
Have a
mastermind
blast of
wanted some
onion
assurance
flavor that melts
they
in
would
your
take
mouth.
action if
I mean, that
necessary.
sounds nice.
The mastermind
You're gonna get my
excused
live
himself from the dining hall
reaction.
and went to the bathroom. And from there to the
Smells
hidden
good.
room in the library that only the mastermind could enter. And there they waited.
I give it a 7
I like
out
how
of
it's
10.
called Act 4, so it's clearly building upon the previous comic book we made.
Moved the library's bookcase, which set off the receiver I was holding. It all happened the way we determined in the first trial, except at the end. I ran out of the room.
Look at that
and Kaede
epic
threw the
animation.
shot put ball into the air vent.
Danger lines.
Totally not 2 looping frames.
At the same time, Rantaro was lured by the flash of the hidden camera Kaede set. He unwittingly stepped right into the path of the shot.
Also, can
But-
I just
But he
say,
sneezed. He was like, ooh, a quarter.
the fucking Raincode comic book, this thing, the prologue took like 15 minutes for the comic book
Shot
to
moved down
finish.
the path Kaede
Jesus Christ. The comic books in this already take forever.
Okay, imagine it, but fully animated.
Right onto Rantaro's
That's what
head,
Raincoats is.
killing him instantly.
Oh, it just brushed his hair. That's funny.
It turns out that was just what the mastermind wanted us to believe. In reality, Kaede's murder plan happened quite differently.
Maybe in Danganronpa 4, they'll just give us handprint scanners or like fingerprint dusting devices. It's like, oh shit.
Didn't actually hit Rantaro.
Act 5.
Imagine that falling from the sky onto your head. He's just like, oh Jesus.
What?
It's like, wow, I almost died.
Seeing the shot put ball drop out of nowhere like that. But his fate was sealed.
Why do the pretty boys have to die first? It's so bullshit.
The mastermind saw that Kaede's plan failed and stepped in to finish the job.
Nagito lasted forever though.
That's true.
He is not pretty. I will be very honest about that.
What?
He is no. He's very. I don't know. The
Pretty
face is a little
crazy.
too sunken and he has like too much crazy. I mean, look, Rantaro by comparison is like night and day.
Ali,
He has
Ross,
pretty
Ross
eyelashes.
doesn't think Nagito is a pretty boy.
Look at Rantaro.
Rantaro wasn't killed by Kaede,
This is like night and day.
but by the
Look at that
Ali said
glasses
you're wrong.
frame. I
It's
love
fine
that
if you like
face.
him, but Rantaro is like a billion times
The
better.
mastermind picked up Kaede's shot and left
It's not
their
about
shot
who's
put ball at
better.
the scene.
For me, it's about who's better.
Okay.
On the husbando tier list,
He
Rantaro
also
places
looted
above
the
him.
survivor perk monopad
Yeah.
from Rantaro's
And I would also put Nagito pretty low.
Those things in hand, they retreated back into the hidden room.
The fucking stupid glasses and grin.
Mm-hmm.
I know, it's
I
great.
remember seeing the bookcase closing just as Kaede
It's like the
and Rika-
Awuga smiley face
the mastermind
glasses nerd
probably
meme.
just-
Also, another thing I like about Raincoats, the blackened air quotes, because they don't use that word. You actually get to see the criminal you're saying instead of just a black silhouette.
was
I
perfectly
don't know if I like that actually.
We went to the class trial.
Because if you were to look up these online, or like look something up online and you saw like the comic books, it would pretty much instantly tell you who did the killing. So the fact that it's like that, it's like, oh shit, who is it? So you can like kind of show it off to be like, hey look, this is like what our game's about. And you can like look at them and you're like, wow, this is really cool. I wonder who the killer is. And you're
Well,
like,
every
who is
game has that one class trial demo
it? Sure.
that's just fake.
Yeah.
And reached the truth that Kaede was the culprit. But that truth had been twisted by the mastermind.
I guess you really can't look up anything about any of these games unless you don't want to get super spoiled.
After the murder, the mastermind left the stolen
Act
monopad
6.
on the table in the hidden room. And through Kaede's shot put.
You know, can we really call her a villain when she only made 5 mono kids and didn't make like more?
Not get rid of all the evidence.
Yeah.
She
I
had the
think we
ability
can.
to make more,
No one
but
would
she
ever
only
get
made
that
5.
room. But we did.
God forbid she could have made like 30 of these bastards. Jesus
The plan
Christ.
Complete. The mastermind went back through the hidden passageway. The
I'm really
passageway led
excited
from the hidden
for-
room all the way to.
Samugi mask off.
I hope Samugi Maskoff is like really boring.
I'm
No,
really
it can't be.
excited for
I'm so plain.
AI
Mastermind
too.
was pretending to use the girl's bathroom. They were actually
And I
using
guess the rest of
hidden
this game.
passageway.
I have
That's how they
glasses.
moved around without being
I'm
noticed.
playing.
Please transition here. I want to see this face boo with Samugi peeking out of the bathroom.
Not just the
Please,
two
No, it's gonna be the
please.
killer's used green, unfortunately.
Aw, man.
survivors. Only you could possibly be the mastermind.
A Moogie.
Oh, I love that. I love that pose and face though.
If I'm wrong, please refute me. Please tell us you aren't the mastermind. Tsumugi Shirogane, the ultimate
Okay,
cosplayer.
he said that like a Family Guy like back from commercial like
Yeah, it was a
our
little bit.
dog Brian Griffin is
That's
dead.
the truth of this case, of the killing game itself. Well, Tsumugi,
The ultimate cosplayer.
Well, what?
Shirogane. We should have known when she was named Shirogane.
Scorching hot twist. My
Now it's
No,
just like, what
actually,
the
no.
fuck?
Why?
Yeah. Why?
Why does that? Why does that? Why should we have known?
Oh, because of Nante Shuriken. I just made the joke, and you're like, you know why? And I'm like, oh shit, she has a funnier joke. And then
No, I was at no. I still don't know what. You like mumbled what it was.
Oh,
so I don't know.
oh, just her last name's Shurigane, like Naoto Shurigane.
Like now to okay. Why
Yeah.
is that sus?
It's not.
Okay.
That's why I was hoping that you had a funnier joke.
Don't get tense. Calm down.
She's been
You should've
barfing
known.
for the past
You
30
should've
minutes.
known because she has the same name as the girl from K-On!
How you used to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
You loved us so much.
How I used to be was more suited to a different story than this one.
Okay.
Basically, your story doesn't matter. I get to watch this exciting development.
Well, Tsumugi, are there any flaws in Shuichi's logic?
I thought that was Shuichi talking
If
for a
so,
second,
then
and his balls
please
had like
tell
just
us.
dropped.
Flaws? There's a bunch of flaws all over it.
Then explain.
Oh no.
You can do it. You can do it, Smokey.
Oh, where he would go.
Even if you cheer me on.
It's really funny. I feel like Maki doesn't even care that it's Samugi. Everyone's like, no, please don't be Samugi. And Maki's just like, come on. What the fuck? Come on.
I love
Do it.
that
You won't.
Samugi's position around the table has Monokuma framed behind her.
Yeah.
Yeah, has that always been the case?
Yeah.
Oh, and Rantaro. Right next to him, huh? Interesting.
Fight back, Samugi! Come on! You can do it! You can do it!
Daddy, you're tensing up again.
I still
Please just kill them.
Please don't push the button!
Tsumugi, please just say something. If you
Shuichi
don't
blows up.
defend yourself-
Junko and Oshima!
What?
What?
Oh, they're not gonna pull another fucking DID
It's
on
always
us,
been
right?
her.
I saw it was ban her.
In the Hope's Peak killing game, and in the Jabberwock Island killing game.
Bit of her
Recognition!
southern,
Didn't participate. She controlled the game from outside.
bit of her southern accent
Even
came
if
in
it's
there.
boring or repetitive, she's always the mastermind, isn't she? Then it's like that this time too. It's gotta be Junko again.
Junko and
That's just
Oshima is
them
dead.
shitting on the second
She's
game.
not part of this killing game.
You're wrong. She hasn't been eliminated. It's all Junko's doing. This killing game is her doing too. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Cause Junko and Oshima is.
God.
Junko and Oshima is...
Cause Junko and Oshima is.
What I learned in boating school is...
Blankety, blankety, blank.
Daddy, please don't get so excited. You pressed the button by accident.
I can do this. I can do this.
Look at our cute faces. Can you really bear to be with
Oh,
us?
that's death. That's a death, right? No.
Junko and Oshima is.
Junko and Oshima is what?
Okay.
Okay, time for a commercial break.
No, it isn't.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
She she lasted a little bit longer this time.
Oh.
Junko and Oshima is.
Steamy.
And Oshima is.
Right the fuck here.
Yeah, it's just her cosplaying as Junko.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
She's so shiny
Even if nobody was waiting.
and high res.
Even if it makes you go, what? Again? The Diva of Despair takes the stage once more.
I like her
Junko
new
and
expression.
Oshima, the 53rd.
Yeah, she's really shiny now. Look how shiny. She was definitely like the one that was made last.
53rd.
It's 53, these bastards.
There you have it. Once again, the mastermind.
Could have just made her Junko Enoshima 34 and you would have made somebody happy.
Tsumugi.
Kind of
Do you think-
disappointed. I was really hoping we'd see like a
Tsumugi
like
Shirogane?
at least an intermediary period where there'd be like a a more like evil Samugi personality.
Oh, there's probably going to be something like that. By the way, how much you want to bet that the reason there's 52 of these bastards is because there's been so many killing games and she's appeared at the end of all of them?
I think that's what it's gonna be.
She just keeps pulling a bunch of people out of, like, hyperspace and just tossing them in this nonsense. Or,
Sorry about that. You can go ahead and forget about Tsumugi Shirogane.
Because I'm just a character. You know, a lie.
Sorry to all her fans out there. If any of you even exist, that is.
she's so plain.
A lie?
Tsumugi Shirogane was not
There you go.
a cover for me, the mastermind.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Ooh, calling her your friend? Ugh, it's laughable, really. Really, I'm gonna laugh.
Also, you don't get to voice her. She voices herself, I guess.
They got a
Are
new
you
VA for her, I
serious?
think, too.
You're the mastermind behind this?
I
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure
this
that's
is
the same
Chie
one.
anymore.
Why?
Maybe it is Chie and her voice has just changed a little bit.
It's just like
Junko Enoshima.
It's just like a mini-mall.
I know, right? Oh, does it make you fall into despair?
It kind of reminds me of, like, a slightly higher pitched
well,
Calliope.
Does it?
Kind of, actually, yeah.
That's not possible. Junko Enoshima is dead.
That's why there's 53 of them.
Why did you call yourself the 53rd?
As history repeats itself, so does Junko Enoshima. Yeah?
As you can see, I am a perfect reproduction of Junko
No
Enoshima.
Cosbox, by the way.
So,
Yeah, well, I
you're
think
just
that
a
what it
freak
might be
pretending to be Junko Enoshima,
is
huh?
that this reproduction, whatever the fuck that means, has Cosbox, but Samugi is a character, so she can dress up as Samugi and that's fine.
Maybe Samugi can cosplay as someone if they're dead.
No, I think I like my idea better.
No, a perfect reproduction.
Perfect reproductions are exactly the same as the original.
Do you think she unpaints her nails every time she switches
The
back?
logic is impossible to follow, much like the real Junko Enoshima's.
Whatever it is, you're the actual mastermind of this killing.
There are
game.
so few Japanese characters that I can think of that paint their nails.
Then that'll be the end, correct?
Big shame.
Say mean things like that. Besides, killing me never ends the game.
It never ends the game? What do you mean?
Something we did in 3 apparently ended the series, so, you know.
Let's just kill her and get it over with.
Wait, if force is necessary, it should wait until after we see what she...
No need, Kibo, because this class trial is over.
What? It's already over? Oh, but I just showed up.
Oh.
You killed Kaede, and Monokuma covered it up with a false narrative. The class trials are rigged, and this whole game is illegitimate.
Ouch.
Oh, that. Right. Yeah, I definitely messed that up. Sorry about that.
Alright, Monokuma, you heard it, killer.
So?
So, is that all you have to say?
The viewers won't accept that kind of apology. You gotta stop the killing game!
Huh? The viewers?
It seems like you're on the wrong track, so let me explain.
Let me
So
explain.
first, I'll start with the event that inspired me to plan this killing game. That was about the time the meteorite impact started intensifying.
Did she just start some big story on her own?
I knew of Hope's Peak Academy's Gopher Project, and my inner Junko told me.
Crushing the Gopher Project, humanity's last hope, would be the perfect despair.
That's when I took over the killing game I devised. I forced those selected as humanity's last hope to play my killing game.
And then I took the name Tsumugi Shirogane and sneaked in among them.
Is this a palindrome somehow? Or not like a palindrome, but like
Like a anagram.
anagram, yeah.
I
Not
don't know
really.
what it was.
Actually,
It isn't.
yeah. Okay. That's all you're laughing at.
Kokichi know about this? Wasn't
Oh,
he
she's
around
watching
in
along
despair?
too, clearly.
She's watching
He was
a
your comrade,
Dwarf
right?
Fortress video.
Ah.
Comrade?
She's so shiny.
Enoshima doesn't have comrades.
Go.
You don't need a remote after you've thrown out the TV, right?
Don't you have a Junko on your
The
shelf?
Remnants of Despair are just a bunch of despair
No,
fanboys
I
and
don't have the
fangirls.
Junko, I don't think.
But I am despair
You should fix that.
itself.
I am a god
Ross
of
asked if
despair.
we had a Junko figure.
Kokichi was just one of my believers.
Junko would look
But
great
who
next to
wouldn't be
Sans.
comrades with one of their
Same
believers,
energy.
right?
Huh?
Then Kokichi
Same energy.
didn't know your true identity either.
What a hopeless existence he led.
Ouch.
To the end, he had no idea the object of his worship was right under his nose.
I don't care about your story. Tell us about the people watching.
Darn. I forgot all about the levels of, like, stuff you get. There's probably, like, a whole... Yeah, there's, like, a whole bunch of stuff we never looked at.
That's true.
Oh, it's just, like, a synopsis. Okay.
Yeah.
She said she loved me.
This is the best. Actually, hold on. Sorry, this is the best synopsis of any of them. I haven't even seen most of them. This is the best one, right?
Yeah.
I wanna screenshot that and send it to Allie. It's just. Thank you.
That's a
thank
great...
you-
That's a great porn story.
Thank you, V3,
Yeah.
for giving us the best character in media.
Do all the rest of them mention giving their clothes? No. No, they don't. So why did the rest of them do that?
Because she actually does it in the support.
So why does everyone else give you theirs?
Oh, the underwear?
Yeah.
Who's this killing game being shown to? Where are the survivors of humanity?
There's nobody watching.
Epsilon 6.
Yeah, we're DVRing this shit for when they wake up.
We were the last 16 people alive, you know? Who could be watching? Humanity is gone.
No, you're lying. If this isn't being shown to anyone, why care so much about rules?
The fuck with you?
You're the one who keeps talking about making the game interesting. For whom?
For me.
That was just a part of my perfect reproduction.
Your what?
I just perfectly reproduced my own killing game is all. Just like the old Junko.
It fucked up on fucking
The
trial one.
original was meant to be shown, so that's how I made mine.
You just wanted to recreate the past killing game. That's it?
Yep, that's it.
There are no survivors of humanity. Things are just as you recall.
That is the truth of the Ultimate Academy killing game!
None of this explains how she was able to do all the
that's
Monokuma
wrong.
shit. Yo, he's mad.
I am so surprised.
Maybe we all remember that there's no one left out there.
He's mad.
But how do we know our memories are real?
Wow, Shuichi's
What do
gonna
you mean by
gaslight
that?
us now. Pick
You
that
think
up
your
from
memories
Miu,
are
huh?
wrong?
I like how it
Something
lists
that's been
Juko and
bothering me
Oshima the
about our
53rd.
memories.
Yeah.
Here, look at this book.
Finally, we get to learn what the fuck this was about.
The complete history of Hope's Peak Academy?
This book contains years of research about Hope's Peak Academy. Nothing would indicate this book is a prop. I believe the information here is accurate. But there's a lot written in here that differs from our memories.
What is different?
To know that for certain, I'll need everyone's help. I want you all to tell me everything that you remember about Hope's Peak Academy.
We just need to talk about what we remember from Hope's Peak? Okay.
There was this little stupid idiot
So
named
it started
Makoto,
with
and I
the
always
biggest,
bullied him.
most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Best name for an event.
That event originated
Yeah,
at
absolutely.
Hope's Peak Academy,
Never better.
inspiring wars and terrorism around the world. It would not be hyperbole to say that event brought despair to all mankind.
It's a little hyperbole.
Probably, I think what the event
All
actually
caused
was
by a
is
single
probably
high
like
school
when
girl.
people first played
Yeah,
Brilliant
it was
Diamond
me.
Shining Pearl, and they were like, oh no. What is it?
It's the ungest, most bungus, big, bad, meanie, no event of all time.
You had an opportunity to say Chungus and rhyme, and have a really good rhyme there.
Junko
Alright.
Enoshima enrolled in Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate fashionista. But my real identity was the ultimate despair.
The ultimate leggings.
In order to cover the world in despair, I put my plans.
Actually, she doesn't have leggings. It's just like weird shading on her legs.
Wait a
No, I
minute.
think she has.
Something
Wait, does
doesn't
she not
add
have
up
tights?
here.
No, she has a short
That's
skirt.
just her legs.
I detect no discrepancy
You have
in
tights
my
and a
memory
skirt.
base.
You can, but she just has
Yes.
bare leg.
Everything we just said is just like we remember it. But it doesn't match what's written in the history of Hope's Peak Academy.
Lies. I'll determine exactly why later. For now, I need to identify the discrepancy.
So you gotta play Spot the Difference.
Yeah.
Please don't do
Point
that.
out what everyone is
Yeah, see, she has
mistaken
leg.
about in their memories
And
of
long
Hope's
boot.
Peak Academy. All right, time to play some Danganronpa trivia.
He said the thing.
Alright, series over.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy,
Alright.
inspiring war.
Let's
and
see if we know it without
terrorism
looking
around
at
the
it.
world.
I think they
All
might
that
like
despair
be using this
was
mechanic
just
to
a single high school
retcon.
girl.
A student
Like-
at Hope's Peak Academy.
The ultimate
Oh!
despair. Junko
Is this the
Enoshima.
single high school
I
girl
did
thing?
everything
Because
in
she
my
had
power.
Mukuro,
To
right?
spread despair
Yeah.
over the
So that'd be
entire
two
world.
high school girls, not a single high school girl.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
biggest, most awful.
Yeah, you're playing trivia.
That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring war.
Terrorism around the world.
Cause of all that. The single high school.
That's wrong!
Why am I always the one that's wrong? This is unfair.
Senpai.
One high school girl started the tragedy, the ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. At least that's what I remember. But that's not what this book says.
What about the despair group?
Ultimate despair doesn't just refer
It's
to...
a
Ultra
whole
despair
group
girls?
of people.
It refers to a group and the movement
Oh,
that came
sure, that
after.
too.
Yeah.
To put it simply, there's more to ultimate despair than Junko Enoshima.
This is the first time I've heard about this. Wasn't Junko the ultimate despair?
That's what I recall as well. That label should only apply to her.
And Makoto.
Coincidences sure are scary. Everyone misremembered the same thing.
Honestly, it's probably just the Mandela effect.
Coincidence?
Yeah.
Remembered.
No, it's no coincidence. I know there's a difference in these memories.
And that's not all. There are other discrepancies I'd like to point out.
Ugh, does it even matter? I'm bored already. Just shut up.
So, let's continue where we left off. Junko resorted to different tactics to cover the world with despair. The killing game between the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy, for example.
They were locked up and forced into the killing game by the ultimate despair.
God, I don't miss Hifumi at all.
But boo-hoo. When I, the one who started it all, died, events were set in motion.
And the world began
She kind of
to
let
move
herself
with
die, to be fair.
restoration.
Then the fight between the Future Foundation and the remnants of despair raged on.
Second game.
Case scenario
Yay!
There are more points that conflict with the history. I'll point those out next. I like this. This is easy. He's sped right at that time.
Like the killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy.
You're not wrong this time.
By the ultimate despair.
Okay.
And forced into the killing game. Oh, I have some bad news about that. The events that my death set in motion are only now reaching their climax. So the remnants of despair and the Future Foundation are still fighting. But for now, we've avoided the worst of it.
I don't think they're fighting anymore.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history happened.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the first truth bullet, so it kind of has to be that one.
Of Hope's Peak Academy.
And forced into the
Oh, I guess there's 3, but yeah, it's.
So the remnants of Foundation are still fighting.
No, that's wrong.
I was wrong.
Always wrong.
Read the bullet.
It's the truth of. That's the only bullet. There's no other bullets.
I know you can read the description of the bullet.
That's wrong.
There we go.
But weren't they?
No.
It wasn't the ultimate despair that trapped the 78th class in Hope's Peak Academy.
They trapped themselves in the academy.
Oh,
remember?
that's right. I forgot about that.
Shut themselves in.
Yep.
Shut themselves in.
Took me a minute to remember that.
Why
Trying
did
to
they shut
out
themselves in?
Danganronpa, the Danganronpa guy.
I'm not trying to
It
do
has to do
that.
with the Hope's Peak Academy shelter.
Trust
Don't
me,
worry,
Jaden. That
we'll
title's
put you
all
in the
yours.
details.
You're allowed to keep it. Wear it as a badge of honor. We don't want it.
Trapped themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy for protection.
So our memory of the 78th class being trapped by the ultimate despair?
Are you saying our memories are wrong?
It just means those documents were written all half-assed. There's no need to worry about it. Your memories are all correct.
Your memories that you gave us.
Gaslighting
What
queen,
you've
if
been
I'm
saying
being
isn't
honest.
consistent.
But she's saying our memories are correct.
That's advanced gaslighting.
Is that so?
That's like reverse gaslighting.
Let's just move on. I want to talk about one more thing from
But
our
she knows
memories.
they're wrong, so to tell us they're correct.
It's
it's
about
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
members of
gaslighting,
Hope's
yeah,
Peak Academy that we were attending.
No, honey, you're correct. It's okay.
What about
Everything's
Hope's Peak
correct.
Academy?
Don't question anything.
There's no doubt that the 16 of us were students at Hope's Peak Academy. We heard it had been rebuilt and was
Lex.
accepting applications for talented students again. And so, we gathered at the brand new Hope's
I
Peak
want to play
Academy.
Raincode.
Since
I
Hope's
want to
Peak
do the recording for
Academy is
Raincode,
large, we
so
were
that
all
when
in
there's
separate
stupid
classes.
shit like this in the game,
But there's
It
no
doesn't
doubt we were
happen.
students of the
But
new
look, there's
school.
There
leg.
are no
Oh,
class
oh,
trials
leg.
in Raincode.
okay, but there's a good chance there's some stupid mechanic like this, or the like reaction thing, or like the god awful levels.
There are some stupid mechanics.
Click.
Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt.
And it still lives on.
That,
Danganronpa trivia.
recruitment of talented students resumed.
And we
That's
found
right.
out. We came to the new Hope's Peak Academy.
The new Hope's Peak Academy was a huge school,
Or was it?
which is
Was it
why
actually a
we were all in
spaceship?
different classes.
But we're all the same.
That's right. We were all students of Hope's Peak Academy.
Hmm.
Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt.
We weren't.
And with that, recruitment of talented students resumed.
And we found out. We came to the new
The new Hope's Peak Academy was a huge school, which is why
Same.
That's right. Students of Hope's Peak
It
Academy.
was actually her. I had a feeling on it. I just didn't think they would make her wrong twice in a row. But also, it's not her fault.
and we found
We have faulty memories.
the new Hope's Academy.
the new Hope's Peak huge school.
Never mind.
I was wrong.
You just keep
Yeah, I
getting
don't
this
Speak
wrong.
was
I don't remember what
And with
it
that,
was here. Can you check
recruitment of
the
talented
description on the
students
truthful
resumed.
list?
It didn't resume because of stuff.
That's wrong.
Click. A tower.
We remember Hope's Peak
Krakatoa.
taking applications from talented students. But that's not what's written here. The Academy did not take applications. All of their students were scouted.
That's okay. That's such a minor fucking.
I've never heard that.
It does change it.
I wasn't scouted. I
What that
applied to
means
Hope's
is,
Peak Academy
like,
on my own.
people couldn't apply, so they were scouted. So someone could pretend
I
to
know
be
what
an
it
ultimate.
means. I just think that that's like
Yeah.
that's not like Danganronpa trivia. That's just a minor
You're saying
detail
we're
that they
remembering
told
it
us
wrong?
earlier.
Yeah. Big difference, though.
What if this book's just wrong?
Not really.
Researchers make mistakes too.
Maybe so, but I'm not getting all this from just the book. There is other evidence as well.
That I won't show you.
The killing game we're in now is one that began with Hope's Peak Academy. So this is the third game after Hope's Peak and Jabberwock Island.
That we never
But
referenced.
remember what Rantaro said?
Well, the truth is, this isn't your first killing game. You're the ultimate survivor. You survived the last killing game. Oops.
But Rantaro's name wasn't listed among the past participants of the game. He was not present at the two killing games that Junko orchestrated.
Yeah. He looked a little like one of
Which
them.
killing game did Rantaro participate in?
I'm not entirely sure, but it's clearly inconsistent, isn't it? And the inconsistencies don't stop there. Kokichi's account is also suspect.
Kokichi's account is inconsistent too?
Shocker.
Oh, an inconsistency? Do tell.
Look at that
That's a good
smile.
face. Yeah.
We remember Kokichi as a remnant of despair. But I don't think that's true. He
It's
wasn't
a
a remnant of
no
despair.
air fryer? Alright. Let's see how
He
it is.
wasn't a remnant of despair?
That's impossible! He was definitely a remnant of despair.
You sillies.
The remnants of despair were the ones who tried to stop the Gopher Project. And Kokichi was their leader. If he was the one leading the remnants of despair, then he must have been second only to the ultimate despair herself.
Yeah. No.
Yes, he loved me more than anyone. Like an obsessed fan hiding in the bushes. So where's your proof he wasn't a remnant of despair?
The proof that Kokichi isn't a remnant of despair. That
The
would be his motive
flash
video.
Motive video, yeah.
Yep.
This is it!
This is it!
I have so much health, I could
The
get everything
motive
wrong and it
video
wouldn't
we
matter.
found in Kokichi's dorm room.
No, you could still lose easily.
It also wouldn't matter though, because it would just restart you and you could try again.
Yeah, but then I get less mana coins.
Kokichi Oma, the ultimate supreme leader! He caused mayhem the world over as the leader of the secret organization, DICE! And by mayhem, I mean petty, non-violent crimes and harmless pranks. Anyways, Kokichi had 10 loyal goons working for him. These goons were like friends and family, the most important people in his life. And then they all died!
An organization centered around
It's really a shame, because, like,
kids murdered.
you get the feeling that he wouldn't be such a twisted little shithead if he was, like, not corrupted by the killing game. He kind of went into super survival mode, and he was pissed off that he lost his family. But, like, a Kokichi outside that would just make petty, shitty YouTube pranks. Maybe they wouldn't even, like, maybe they wouldn't even be as bad as, like, modern YouTube pranks, which are awful.
Earlier in the playthrough, I said that I hoped they never explained, like, why Kokichi's like that or his past or anything. But after seeing that motive video, I was like, oh no, this is great. This is, like, the one thing that, like...
He's literally the Joker, but he's, like, the joke of literally becoming the Joker.
He's like the Riddler.
Yeah.
If you look at everything he's done in the game, he's literally just trying to make the killing game stop. even if it cost him his own life.
And in addition to that, the group was only 10 people.
They were clowns.
That's far too few to be the same group that tried to sabotage the Gopher Project. Meaning that whatever group Kokichi was a part of is not the remnants of despair. His motive video clearly contradicts our memories. The memory we have of Kokichi being a remnant has to be false.
You mean he wasn't a remnant of despair? That's not possible.
Come to think of it, we never actually heard it directly from him.
But it's still not possible.
Kokichi didn't tell us.
That's why I think it's so cool that Kaito worked with him. So I think Kaito was able to see through that.
Neither was Kaito.
Junko.
Junko. Hope, despair.
Kaito didn't appear to know anything about the remnants of despair or Junko Inoshima.
If they'd been exposed to it, maybe we'd know the truth.
Maybe it's better that they weren't. I think the people who were affected by that flashback light were wrong.
What do you mean?
All of these weird inconsistencies are from memories we got from the flashback lights.
So the flashback lights are the cause?
You found the classroom that makes all the flashback lights, right, Shuichi?
Yes, and I noticed something strange about it.
Himiko is like, I was in that room, I didn't see anything.
Did a little experimenting with a device.
That's it.
hidden in the room.
Shuichi's the imposter.
You got it! Thanks, Junko, for the help.
It allowed you to select a memory that a flashback light would recover. However, some of the memories were inconsistent with each other. One might say there are survivors, but another would say there are no survivors. Besides,
Only thrivers. YOLO, baby.
the flashback lights
So
allegedly
true.
help us recover our memories. We're supposed to remember the truth that we forgot.
I want a shirt that says there are no survivors, only thrivers. And it's just him on like a small dinghy boat and he's like wrestling with a fish as it like goes airborne. And it says, live life fishing. You're
And
like,
thinking-
Yofo, you only fish once.
And he's thinking, if Miyu were alive, she would think it's so cool that I'm fishing.
Yeah.
But then having the option to recover contradictory memories doesn't make sense.
Then what are you saying?
Huh?
The flashback light isn't for recovering lost memories? Is that what you're saying?
Then what was it for?
What was it for, huh? Huh?
I just realized why she's so shiny.
Tell them. What are the flashback lights for?
When she changes back to Junko, pay attention. This is actually really interesting. What were the flashback lights used for? Why can you see different memories? What does it mean if those memories contradict each other? If I put all the pieces together, it all makes sense. We'll be able to see the real truth. Are we going driving? We're not going driving. We're going fishing.
I don't think. Never mind. I was gonna say there's no more driving segments, but I just looked. There are.
Changes? Or-
Implant. God, I'm so fucking smart.
Is that an M? I can't tell. Is that an M?
There's an M. No, that's an N. There's an M on the bottom. Bottom. Right.
There we go. That's not the first word I would have come up with, so that is good catch.
It was because I saw the letters. I wouldn't have gotten that just from like 7 character count.
N. No, we need a T. Was that a T?
Top. Top middle.
Boop. I see now! Wow, Shuichi, you were only gone for 30 seconds that time.
The flashback light isn't supposed to help us remember anything.
Well, technically it does. It's just remembering the wrong thing.
False memories.
It's the gaslight machine.
Yeah.
Planting memories?
Yes. The memories you could select for the flashback.
I feel like if Zuber was here, he'd be making a shit ton of Kingdom Hearts memory jokes.
To be implanted inside us. That's why the contents of those memories contradict each
Shattered
other.
memories are like a dream. Shattered dreams are like a memory. What the
Once
fuck
we're
they say?
exposed to a flashback light, those memories become the truth to us.
So the memories we recovered with the flashback lights were...
not real. They were all false memories.
Shuichi, who the fuck am I?
Lies?
Oh, what a horrible truth! If the memories from the flashback lights are lies, then everything was a lie! Oh, the suspense and foreshadowing was for nothing! Can you believe it? It's like everything that happened didn't matter at all.
Well, that is what it means.
All right. Look at this. Look at her outline. She doesn't have a black outline. She has a white outline.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of black outline like between her like bunches of hair, but yeah. I thought you meant like why in the lore she's shiny.
Yeah, no. What they did, why she's like this, basically they created her art. He did this, and then they went to the button that says, here, I have it on fucking Pixlr right now. I do this a bunch with all the items I put in. Filter inner glow. This is like the ultimate trick for giving something like a nice black outline really fast. That's what they did. Inner glow, they put it to like 100% opacity, and they feathered it a little bit so it looks like she just has a white, shiny glow. It's very funny.
Huh?
All the other characters have that, but like black.
Lies are just like snowballs. The more you roll them, the bigger they get. The bigger they are, the
harder they fall.
shocking it is when they're revealed.
That's why everything up till now has been lies. That's the truth.
Or is it?
The memories from the flashback lights were just lies?
It's just as Shuichi said. The flashback lights are not for recovering lost memories. They're tools for implanting new ones.
Fun
The
ones.
light they emit is actually information that has been converted to light waves.
You don't need to explain it, man.
Let me explain.
Into the brain, causing a deja vu sort of phenomenon.
That's phony baloney enough that it's
The
fine.
brain gets confused and thinks the info it just received happened in the past.
We were just confused.
There are people out there who think that shit like this exists, don't they?
Hope's Peak
Yeah.
Academy?
Yeah.
God.
Fake. You guys don't have anything to do with Hope's Peak Academy.
None of you are even ultimates. I made it all up.
It was just a fake memory.
It's Shuichi? That's not even your real name. That's just what I came up with.
Hope's Peak?
None of this is real.
Yep, that was all fake.
Hey, Himiko, you're actually a guy.
Looking back,
What?
It was a mistake to have you remember Hope's Peak. I didn't originally plan on giving you those memories, but I was in a rush and overlooked all those inconsistencies, so you figured it all out.
It's hopelessly the worst.
I like how this Junko isn't very sad very often. She's just constantly energized.
Good job, Mr. Detective. You got it.
The only reason we thought Kokichi was a remnant was because of the flashback lights. But he did say that he was the leader of a cult organization. That was a lie he invented himself.
Kind
But
of?
yeah,
Yeah.
if he had 10 members.
He wanted us to
But they're not a cult.
That's why he lied.
No, they're actually orphans. Anyway, I gotta confess. You know that cult I mentioned earlier? The leader is me.
Huh?
Which means the mastermind who stuck Monokuma onto the Ark is... Junko Enoshima! I mean me!
He usurped the mastermind's role, but in doing so, became a thorn in their side.
Yoink.
So to get rid of that hindrance, the mastermind played along with the lie. The mastermind manipulated us into thinking Kokichi was a remnant of despair.
Kokichi!
At the same time, having everyone remember Hope's Peak Academy made you guys target him because you thought he was a remnant of despair.
You were using the flashback lights to control us?
Then the reason I tried to kill Kokichi was...
You were being controlled by false memories, like putty in the mastermind's hands. But Maki wasn't the only one being controlled. You all were. Remember when?
Imagine if Miu had been the final person at the end of all this instead of Tsumugi. It would have made a lot more sense. Because, like, all this robotic electronic shit, like, she could have made all that, maybe. How the fuck did Tsumugi do all this?
I mean, that's always been the case.
Okay, but at least you could argue that Junko had the help of the remnants of despair. Like,
so you all could
those
face
assholes.
despair. You controlled us with that fake memory?
Well, it wasn't just that memory. It was all of them up till now. New mysteries and truths turn to motivation. Motivation drives a story. Everything from the flashback lights was just motivation to move you forward. But I guess it was fake motivation.
You idiots kept getting jerked around by meaningless lies.
That's us, getting jerked around.
This last trial was like that too, wasn't it? Why was it you were so motivated to do it? Because you got a memory from one of the flashback lights, right?
Was that also a memory you used to control us?
Hey, what was it you guys remembered from it again? At first, you ran away from the Gopher Project, humanity's last hope.
Go wait, kid.
But then, you bravely chose to accept your fate. You took on all the wishes of your friends and family.
These losers never existed. It was a lie.
And now, you remember how you got here. You remembered that you had all been entrusted with the world's hope, right? Remembering the weight of that hope should have made you feel stronger. I have to escape! I'll never give up! I won't be defeated by the mastermind!
Even though Kaito and Kokichi were gone, and Kibo started to go berserk, you guys didn't give up hope. You decided to face this killing game, right?
You were controlling our emotions? Even our resolve to defeat the mastermind?
This is a killing game. A death game where emotions run like blood.
If the participants aren't trying their best to live, it's just not very exciting.
Oh, the memories were fake? Then what was everything till now?
I know. Himiko can't cast magic because she has fake memories. If she had her real memories, then she could cast real magic. That's why she's been, like, so powerless all this time.
Yeah.
Do it, Himiko. Remember your powers. She goes Super Saiyan. Just like the second game.
That memory. And that memory. And that memory, 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 and that... If they were all big memories, then... Where are we? Why are we in this killing game?
Yeah, who knows? My plans plans for mankind's last killing game kind of just fell apart. So figure out why on your own. This is a class trial after all.
I like that face.
Then, who are you?
I am God.
I don't know
I
who
am your
you
god. Pray for mercy.
Oh, what's not to understand? Became me. What about that don't you get?
That must be really annoying to change every time. She doesn't seem like she bothers her. So.
Then I believe you.
Just showing off her ultimate cosplay
This
talent.
is certainly the work of someone carrying on Junko Inoshima's will. But we have nothing to do with Hope's Peak, so you can't be Junko. So who the hell are you?
I'm me, no one else.
What? There's the reference. They got the voice and everything.
Huh? You know him, don't you? He was in the Jabberwock Island killing game.
Just go through the whole cast, why don't you?
I'm Hajime Hinata.
That's not what we mean. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm just cosplaying.
But you can't cosplay because you got Cosbox.
Yeah, this is just cosplay.
This is where they all get referenced.
Normal can perfectly replicate the character.
Check it out! Even my voice sounds exactly the same.
Shadow clone jutsu.
Is Junko and
Kagabuchi no jutsu.
Yes, it's my cosplay.
Here we go.
I can perfectly reproduce a number of characters and actually become them.
Oh no, get that Terra hat out there.
Ultimate cosplayer.
The fucking Nagito wig.
Yep.
Characters?
They just had everyone on call. They're like, alright everyone, come on in.
Yeah.
Well, we're not in the game. Oh no, you're in the game. We have an ultimate cosplayer this time. Oh.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it. Who was right? Who was right and has two thumbs?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Allie just cuts off one of your thumbs. Like, no.
Did you hear what Ross said through the headset? He said, Allie just cuts off one of your thumbs. And then you said, not for long. What was the last line? I missed it.
Oh, it's Makoto.
The truth. Then Hope's Peak Academy was.
He's so soft-spoken. Well, Hope's Peak Academy was. Samuki can cosplay as them. There's only one possibility. Hope's Peak Academy is...
Fictional.
Fictional. That's why Jaden said that none of this was relevant.
Fictional.
It was all a joke! That's why she can cosplay as everything! Because it didn't exist.
Yep.
What a fucking gaslighting piece of shit. You thought of all this? I guess that's a yes.
Wait, wait, I thought... Hold on, I'm gonna... This is a good time. I don't have to yet? Yeah, like half an hour.
Did you think of all this, Emily?
I did not think of this part.
Okay.
As far as I got is I was like Sumugi's the fictional character and this version of Junko gets like cospox. But she can dress up as Sumugi because Sumugi's a fictional character. I did not think it would be the exact opposite.
Everyone from the past is fictional, hence the book. Yeah, that's really funny. I
love that.
What a crock of shit.
Because the first 70% of the game, they don't reference they treat it as if there's absolutely no tie-in, aside from the fact that they're talking about ultimates and it's and then it's the third.
Yep.
But so then when they reveal everything, you're like, oh, of course, it's after the first two games and it's in the same world. Of course it is.
But no, it's just all fake.
Yeah, that's good.
That's why some people consider this game a separate reality than the other ones.
Well, yeah, it literally is.
Either that, or you buy that everything's the same reality, but the only one that's real is 3. So...
Fictional?
It was fake! I made it up!
Most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Look, it's Ukabe!
There he is!
The future foundation and the remnants of despair do not exist.
God, that snide face.
Because it's all fiction. None of it actually happened in the real world.
All of those events took place within a fictional world known as Danganronpa.
That is not her voice.
That is her voice.
Danganronpa.
Oh my god.
Stupidest clip.
Oh, don't play this song. This song gets copyrighted.
Mikan acknowledged.
Me, that nasty pig Bart, and everyone else are all fictional.
Amazing.
Hold on. Then, Hope's Peak Academy doesn't exist?
Nope, because it's fiction. Doesn't exist in the real world.
Doesn't exist!
What?
Look, there was one of the trading cards.
Surprising? Yeah, up till now you thought fiction was fact.
Fiction is just fiction. Danganronpa's just fiction.
This whole Danganronpa story was just stuffed into your memories.
Mondo acknowledged.
You all believed that work of fiction was, in fact, reality.
Now I'll never become a princess.
Put on a cosplay performance for
Oh, there
everyone
she
to
is.
see.
For 2 seconds, that's all you get. Oh, you get an extra line out of her.
World. Cosplay of the whole wide world? So, this was all fake? Everything was made up? And the whole time, we thought it was real?
What a sack of shit. There's so many spoilers for the other games.
Oh yeah.
You truly cannot play this game first.
No, that's the whole point.
There should have been a warning like, hey, play the other Danganronpa games
The third
first.
game in the series. Of course.
Oh, so many people skip games.
Okay, but they don't need a warning.
Okay, if I go and play Mario Kart 8, I'm not gonna get like spoiled.
Different.
That's not a story game.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Then your enemy is the world of Danganronpa itself.
I guess it's more like if I played Breath of the Wild 2. You can play Breath of the Wild 2 without having played Breath of the Wild 1.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to be mad when they spoil what happens in Breath of the Wild 1.
Yeah, I guess
They
that's
don't
fine.
have to put a warning at the start of the Tears of the Kingdom. By the way, this game
Typically, a lot of games are like, okay, how about like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3? There's some callbacks, but like a lot of that's in the DLC, and typically it's not like that heavy.
No. 3 has heavy spoilers for 2.
I guess it does, yeah, I haven't played 3 yet. 2 doesn't have for 1, really.
But why? Why would you do this? Why make us think it's real?
Well, duh. It's so you don't play the killing game.
Hi, hi, Cat.
Damn right.
But it's not just any killing game.
There he is!
It's the guy. We could have had those two in the same room together, but they didn't.
I think the internet would have had a meltdown.
In other words, it's ultimate real fiction.
Ultimate real fiction.
Nakamaru.
But if it's fiction, if everything isn't real,
Hey, Nagito voice actor, we need you to come back in the booth for the next
Then
game.
the
Oh,
world
yeah, that
being
makes
in
sense. My
ruins is
character's
also
very
fiction,
popular. Oh, no. We went one voice
the
line.
world outside is fine,
Oh.
right?
Alright, well, he's already there as Makoto anyway.
Yeah, I
so-
think they have the same voice actor.
Yeah,
They do.
How did you like that scene? Our staff worked very hard on it.
There's no need to worry about the people backstage.
I get it.
I forgot Kiyotako's character. But now I remember where he was.
Yo, Mahiru twice. Let's go.
Where's Leon?
Yeah, that's good.
It's not destroyed? Then we can all go home and...
That ain't happening.
Shut down by Yasuhiro 10 things you never want to have happen to you in real life at 2 a.m.
Why? If the world is still intact, then we have homes to return to.
I told you that ain't happening, you dumb sea urchin-headed. Wait, that's me.
Monokuma, what's going on?
Do you really want to know?
Hoo-hoo-hoo.
Forget about the world. It wants nothing to do with you. The walls of this academy are your world now. The outside world is of no concern to you. The audience certainly agrees with me. Isn't that right, you guys?
Just summon all the characters at once, please. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Fucking JPEGs of people!
Yeah, that's weird.
They just looked up people's faces.jpg and they just shoved it all in there.
Straight up, like, seeing Flowey fight the Fly fight Undertale, and you're like, why is this a real image?
I actually liked the original Flowey because you know, seeing it, I was like, oh shit, that's kind of cool.
Oh, I like it, yeah.
But, like, also,
Of course, those you see here are only a
Best
fraction
girl.
of our total viewers.
watching us.
It's just like Shuichi said. This was all arranged because people want to see it.
He froze on the screen for, like, fucking 8 hours, at least.
Yeah.
She's in a white light and everything.
Yeah.
While
Yeah.
funny props spin around her. This is the best she will ever look in any Danganronpa game.
That guy took a million screenshots of this specific version of her.
Oh, I'm assuming that picture is in his room somewhere.
Everyone in this
Chiaki, I have your hoodie still. Hi.
Yeah, you're part of
Thanks for
the Team
supporting the
Danganronpa
show.
fans.
The outside world is in peace
Immediately
itself.
switches to
No
Toko.
despair or wars.
Please switch to Genocide, Jill. Okay, yeah, here we go.
All the people in this peaceful world
Thanks.
are straight up crazy for this killing game.
That's all I needed. Now you can go away forever.
Well, I want Gundam.
And they actually do switch to Genocide Jack for her name. That's funny.
Yeah, look at all the comments flooding in.
Yeah, unfair.
It's because the world is so peaceful that this killing game is necessary.
It is so very peaceful. And so...
Celestia, hi.
It is so very boring.
I forgot her voice.
We could have had a Danganronpa game where it's just like a callback to all 3 of the games and it's just all the best characters.
This ultimate real
And
fiction
Teru.
Danganronpa could fulfill that need. Every person in the outside world watching this is a huge Danganronpa fan.
I wouldn't
Squid
call
Game.
myself that.
Everyone loves the killing games. This killing game is for everyone.
Yeah, this is fun as shit.
Everyone's killing school semester.
Who lets kids watch this? Oh, my
Yeah,
friend's on their
everyone.
phone.
Game is the latest entry in Danganronpa.
The long-awaited sequel that everyone has been waiting for.
Clap, clap, clap. And everyone clapped.
Game. Isn't it the ultimate real fiction?
We were forced to play some fictional killing game?
Punked. Punked. Get punked, idiot.
You noticed way too late. There's no Danganronpa without Monokuma.
That's a good line.
Since I'm here, that means this is Danganronpa.
That's also a good line. That's why he can't be in Smash. Otherwise, Smash would be Danganronpa. We don't want
that would
that.
be great. I want that.
Danganronpa V3. Killing Harmony.
Can't you tell? It's the title of the current Danganronpa you guys are doing.
This is so stupid.
Yeah.
This is... There's
There he
the-
is.
Blood-soaked world has for Danganronpa.
With my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction!
Danganronpa's gone on so long because the whole world enjoys and supports it.
Yes.
Huh? How long has it gone
Cool
on?
little baby.
Did you forget what season of Danganronpa?
No, 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 no!
Dumber than ants.
Shuichi, what do you think? What?
killing game is this? What season do you think we're on?
Well, it says V3, so 3. You're funny.
Brilliant.
And if that's not enough of a hint, just feast your eyes below my bed.
And the line, too. He has big hands.
That's not even, like, it's not even, doesn't mean anything.
Killing game is this? What number Danganronpa is this? You can tell from the logo. And this killing game is... Please have, like, 3, 4. You can actually choose. V... Oh, it's 53, because V is, like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's why I've never called it 3. I've always called it V3.
I can't. Okay, so is it just like, is it like that you know how everyone said that Igor's voice actor died when that wasn't the case? Is that why everyone says like, oh, it's because the anime was over 3?
Ding ding, correct. This is the 53rd season of Danganronpa.
We missed 51 of these things? Thank God.
Good.
There is actually a God in this world. Imagine that. Imagine if that had been the title. It'd be like Naked Gun 33 and a third.
Danganronpa 25 was
53 equals trash. Please go through a bunch of fake
There's...
Final Danganronpa. Okay, this is the best part of the game, so... Aw, don't stop at 10! Birth of Despair! Despair's counterattack!
Yes, they
A
did
New
take that
Hope.
into consideration. 3 was the anime title.
No wonder they did a raincoat instead of a
Miracle
game.
Danganronpa.
You
What
literally
a fucking
can't.
shitload.
You literally can't do another game in the series after this.
To become this, the ultimate real fiction.
What a crock of shit. This is why Squid Game happened.
We're on 53, baby! No, of course I can, Em. We can play 54.
We said in real life, no one would actually do this, and then Squid Game happened, and then
There's
we did this.
177013.
There he is.
Yeah, he was there earlier.
Was he?
Yeah.
But isn't it just rad how it looks like a letter, but it's really a number?
How does it feel, Leon, being the very first person to die?
How does it feel being the guy that says
Well, okay,
that
the
a
second
letter is a
actually.
number?
Sayaka was the first person to die. Actually, no, the first person to die was Junko. Right.
No, the first person that died was
Mukuro
Junko's sister.
Ikazaba.
Yeah, the 16th student.
Yeah, there was a lot of firsts.
Actually, the first one that died was like Rantaro because everyone else was fictional.
See, they missed an opportunity to start flashing a bunch of characters we don't know from games 3 through 52.
That would be really funny.
And they show like a bunch of really cool ones. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why don't we get to play that one?
Did you see the Devas?
Yeah, they're there.
As this is the 53rd game.
Also, you now notice there's 53 in their eyes, if you didn't notice that before.
Yeah.
All V3 rather. Yeah.
You know what would be cool? If they were like, here's 53. Now all the fans in the series, here's like a cool dev kit. Now you make numbers 4 through or 3 through 52. That's
3's the anime.
games.
Look, it's already a lot.
Can it be argued that 3's the anime? I guess
It's already a.
It
it's
is.
already a
The
lot
title
to play,
is.
It's already a lot to play a real Danganronpa game. I would not go, oh, I'm gonna play a fan-made one.
I know, but like a bunch get made, and then like you're like, all right, which ones are the good ones? And you're like, oh, that one's good. All right, we'll go check that one out. And then we skip like all the bad ones.
The fan games are actually okay.
I feel like there's a lot of potential for the series to have really fun fan games, but obviously, there's probably a lot of potential for it to be even worse.
It was supposed to be a hint, but whatever. I'm over it.
Yeah, she's finally sad.
Since this is the 53rd season, one would expect to see a multitude of characters.
But you only have memories from the first 2, so you wouldn't recognize any others.
That's why I've limited myself to only cosplaying as Hope's Peak characters.
And the Island Losers.
Sinking in yet? This killing game is just the 53rd
Well, they're also
season of
like Hope's Peak
Danganronpa.
students.
Yeah.
The 53rd Danganronpa.
Trapped in a
There's
fictional
53 of this shit.
Danganronpa-inspired world and forced to play the killing game.
Ugh.
That is what the world desired from you.
Ugh.
So yes, I'm the mastermind. But the real mastermind forcing you to do this is...
Society.
the people of the outside world.
That truly is the ultimate despair, honestly.
The outside world are the ones who are
That's a lot more despairing than the first two, where, like, a lot of the world's dead, and it's, like, fucked. This is more like, oh, everything I did was for assholes.
The reason you guys did the killing game? It's all because the outside world wants it, you know?
This would be like, in my mind, I've become a nuclear terrorist mode.
Project?
What? You don't know what that is? Is your brain leaking oil or something? The ones managing this killing game aren't psychos like the remnants of despair.
They're of a different breed.
Literal managers! Literally! So I want to hear your best guess. What company is running this show?
Spike Chunsoft?
This is where the hidden Monokuma is.
Okay. The Danganronpa team, I guess.
The Monokuma's right there.
Oh, yeah, yes, okay.
It's still only those three.
Okay. I just like breaking stuff. Team Danganronpa. High school or high school. It's Team Danganronpa. What a crock of shit. Spike
What do you mean?
Chunsoft.
That's the development team. That's what they're called.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Team Danganronpa?
Found all the hidden Monokumas.
The company that makes Danganronpa is called Team Danganronpa.
You guys are behind in your studies. The audience knew the answer right away.
It's in the title credits at the start, too.
That's the first time Peko appeared. Good.
I feel like
Flashes for 0.2 seconds. What a crockett. There's no reason. You can just have it on the screen.
Oh, look, they had Ultra Despair Girls cutscene in there. Look at that. Acknowledgement.
I feel like, so, here's the thing. I thought it was really cool when they were like, oh, this is a different world where it's all fictional. But now that they're like really driving home the meta thing, it's not doing it for me.
No, I think it's not supposed to, though. I think it is supposed to feel like, wow, this is lame as fuck. But also, it is despairing.
Here's your anime reference that me and M get, but Ross doesn't.
Yeah, very anime.
Alright, it's over.
It's not gonna show us characters from 4 through 10.
So lazy.
Okay, sure.
We decided to use Roman numerals this time. That was the change. How is the love key allowed on national television?
Oh.
How's whatever happened between Himiko?
How about the murder of real people?
Oh yeah, well, you know.
I'm also a part of Team Danganronpa. We make the finest killing entertainment.
You know, this
Everyone
is really
enjoys our work
some
oh so
Homestuck ass
much.
shit, and I mean that in a bad
And
way.
our newest project
Yes,
is
yeah, absolutely.
Danganronpa V.
I don't even know Homestuck, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
A heart-pounding killing game brought to life by Ultimate Real Fiction.
Ultimate real fuck.
Shut up! You created an entire fictional world to make us do this fictional killing game? No matter how many false memories we've been implanted with, we aren't fictional!
You sure about that?
Oh, he's so mad. That's what I do like about this.
What?
It's like the genuine reactions and also the
I think this is where we should stop for the night.
yeah.
That's impossible. Didn't I tell you that you have
So,
no homes
pause
to
it.
go back to?
Alrighty. Who are we pausing on? Which character?
Just do it.
Okay. I'm just gonna go to bed real sad and like, wow, this sucks.
No, I mean I was right about the mastermind, so that's cool.
That's our only positive.
You weren't right about how far the game would sink.
I like the fictional thing. I just don't like how meta it is. Anyhow, I'll talk more about it later. But it's late. I'm gonna head off. We'll finish this on Wednesday, hopefully.
Yep.
See y'all.
Bye.